Yo, somebody's been lying, but we're about to get to the bottom of it. Would you believe me if I told you that monsters are real? But they're not hiding underneath your bed. They're inside of you, and they're all around you. And for those with eyes to see, stay to the end. According to James A. Ballantyne's 1948 Law Dictionary, human being, see monster. What is a monster? A human being by birth, but in some part resembling a lower animal. A monster hath no inheritable blood, and cannot be heir to any land, albeit it be brought forth in marriage. But although it hath deformity in any part of its body, yet if it hath human shape, it may be heir. Would you believe me if I told you that these human beings live on this earth opposed to the gods and goddesses? Do you know that ye are gods? Would you believe me if I told you that these monsters switched places with you? They turned you into the monster and turned themselves into the gods? Just as the gods of the spirit form were demonized, so were the physical gods, who were made in the same image. This demonization was done through propaganda, right? And that same propaganda is what has you scared today of your own practices. If you hear about shamanism, hoodoo, voodoo, and things of that nature, you immediately look to negativity. That's not because it is negative. That's because propaganda makes you believe that it's negative. Propaganda like this. This propaganda machine has been used since time immemorial and has never failed to make a dynamic impact. Once you saw a god or a demigod, and now all you see is a monster. This perception of God being demons and monsters has turned this realm into an underworld where we all suffer. These strange people have already conquered most of the world at this time, but there was a time when they were still making their way across North America. The doctrine of discovery would soon lead into the concept known as manifest destiny. Manifest, identical to the second element of infest. Infest, to attack, assail, hurt, distress, annoy, attack parasitically. Parasite, person who lives on others, person who eats at the table of another. Some of your demons look like this. Real monsters. An infestation is a possession. These are demons, and when you're infested with these, you have been possessed by demons. But not all demons look like this. Because possess means to hold, occupy, or inhabit. And manifest destiny allowed certain people to hold, occupy, or inhabit land that was not their own. But thankfully, the Pope apologized to the indigenous people of Canada, and they gifted him with a feathered headdress. He also apologized to indigenous populations during his trip to Bolivia in South America. In 2023, the Vatican disavowed the doctrine of discovery, right? But the North American indigenous people weren't happy, right? They said they wanted the release of the artifacts that were being held in the Vatican. But I'm not too sure they want that to happen, because it's not gonna look like what the world expects it to look like. There goes the neighborhood.